The Institute of Coding, or IoC, is a new, exciting national initiative with £20 million of funding from the UK government. It brings together more than 60 universities, industry partners, training providers and professional bodies, and aims to address the UK's digital skills gap. The Open University leads in the Institute of Coding's first theme on university learning, which aims to influence computer science teaching in universities nationally. KMI's role in the IoC project is mainly with the application of data analytics and blockchain to higher education. So we have been looking at how blockchains could be used to collate the learning outcomes of computer science students across the UK. KMI is globally known for its expertise in linked data and the semantic web in general. Recent initiatives in the semantic web have focused on decentralization and the human-centered web as part of bringing control of data back to individuals. One example of this is the Solid platform led by Tim Berners-Lee, inventor of the World Wide Web. Solid, derived from social linked data, is a proposed set of conventions and tools for building decentralized social applications based on linked data principles. The Solid team have created a web platform that allows users to create their own pods or personal data stores and control who can access the data held in them. Their aim is to empower users and organizations to separate their data from the applications that use it and put the control of personal data back in the hands of the users. We found this concept very compelling. With the advent of the General Data Protection Regulation, or GDPR in Europe, personal data management and privacy has become very important. However, if users have full control over their data, what would prevent someone from editing their qualifications, for example, to make themselves look better? We can use blockchain to address this. So we wanted to create a blockchain-based architecture for IoC that kept students in control of their personal data. And we think Solid might be a key component in realizing this. We have started to conduct experiments to combine linked data and blockchains using Solid as a personal data store. This slide is a representation of the architecture we have designed that we are calling LinkChain. A user's private data is stored as queryable linked data in their Solid data pod. Public or potentially shareable data can be held in distributed storage. Smart contracts on a distributed ledger can be used to record and verify data kept in either store. Users can access and manage their data via a web or mobile application. One use case for LinkChain is the management of certification and student learning records using the following software elements: Moodle as the web interface, a Solid installation providing Solid pods, Ethereum as the blockchain with smart contracts to manage the badge assets, IPFS as the distributed data store. One of the main components of the LinkChain architecture is the use of the Ethereum ERC-721 non-fungible token concept to manage the blockchain-based transfer of assets and the linking of those assets to associated data in Solid. You have probably heard of Ethereum tokens, either as initial coin offerings or ICOs, or as currency to access various blockchain-based web applications. These tokens are based on the ERC-20 standard, where each token is interchangeable. With the ERC-721 standard, tokens are non-interchangeable, unique assets that express their individuality through a URL linking the token to associated external metadata about the asset that the token represents. The most well-known use of the ERC-721 token standard is probably the Ethereum CryptoKitties game that allows players to buy, breed and trade virtual digital cats. However, many people are exploring the use of non-fungible tokens for all sorts of unique asset representations like digital art, in-game assets, tickets for concerts and sports events, real estate, certification and licensing, to name just a few. We are currently writing an initial proof of concept around the issuing of educational badges using non-fungible tokens on the blockchain, using the LinkChain architecture. This movie has been a general introduction to the concept of our LinkChain architecture. More movies will follow, showing the prototypes as we develop them.